So welcome to Gold Key Farms today. So what's going on here? Well, I'm on the shed next to the old pickup. This is an old 2003 Chevrolet pickup. Don't use it for a whole lot other than it carts this fuel barrel around that you see on the back. And like I said, as I've talked about earlier, our farm, we're not one of these fancy farms with all this brand new equipment and all this kinds of stuff. This is kind of normal, average, everyday farming. This is what the majority of your farmers are out there that they're struggling with. They're struggling with equipment that's old. It needs to be replaced. Maybe they're not big enough to buy all this stuff or whatever, or they're not willing to go in debt for all of it because it doesn't pay. But anyways, the point here is, the other day when I was out, I noticed a little wetness and some water on the ground, or what I thought was water on the ground. There had been a little bit of snow in the back of this pickup. And I thought, well, it's just a little bit of that water melting out, whatever. I expected to open the door today and see the floor completely dry. But instead, I actually saw more. If you see right here, I'm seeing quite a good sized little pile of wetness. Well, I think the wetness is the fact that I believe this barrel, that literally this barrel, let's see, 50 years would be 1974. Well, it's not that old, but 45 would be 79. It's about 45 years old, and I think it sprung a leak on the bottom. So I think it might have used up all of its useful life at this point. So we'll have to see when it gets nicer. Obviously, it's a small leak and it's dripping out, but it's not going to drip out a lot. But I may have to get a new barrel, or I've got to get a different way to haul diesel fuel around. I've been looking, but, some of these things are so doggone expensive to buy that, it's hard to have it make sense. But anyways, that's one of the things going on. Then come on over here to the backhoe. As I come over here to the backhoe, I also noticed, see this spot on the ground here this morning or this afternoon? I noticed a spot there as well. Yeah, I looked underneath. Looks like we've got a seal that is in the front transmission or the front axle, the drive part. Looks like there's a seal going out there. So that's going to be another thing to fix, but that's what happens when you get out here sometimes. You look at stuff, it stands, and you think, well, I put it in the shed, it worked fine when I parked it. Then you go to pull it out, guess what? Then there's a problem. But those are the joys of farming. And like I said, that's what farmers deal with on a daily basis. It's not all glitzy and glamour with brand new shiny equipment. Those make great videos, but if you want reality, you watch this YouTube channel, because this is reality at its best. Thanks for watching.